All right, well, hey everybody. Well, I'm going to take just a few minutes here out of my busy day to go on a bit of a rant here. Have to admit I'm a bit frustrated. I've been a bit frustrated the past couple of days. So Waves have decided, they announced yesterday, I believe, they announced that they are going to a subscription only plan. This means that you cannot buy their plugins anymore. And there's not going to be any more perpetual licenses, none of that. In order to get their plugins, if you haven't already bought any in the past, in order to get their plugins or to update your current plugins, you are going to have to pay an outrageous monthly or yearly subscription plan to get their plugins and to upgrade your current plugins. And this, to be honest, guys, this really ticks me off. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of software companies and plugin companies just screwing over their customers. I'm sick of it. You know, if they wanted to have a subscription plan, that's fine. I have nothing against that. But do what some of these other companies have done, like Slate Digital and UAD, I believe, where they have a subscription option, but they also have a perpetual license option where if you want to, you can outright buy the plugins that you want if you want to go down that route. So if Waves wanted to introduce this subscription plan, that's fine, but they should have kept the ability to buy their plugins outright for those of us that actually want to own our plugins and not pay these ridiculous. I mean, guys, okay, the cheapest option from what I'm seeing is $14.99 a month. And that doesn't even include all of the plugins. If it does, from what I'm hearing, it doesn't include, some of the plugins are not fully functional. Okay. And the full subscription service, where you get all of their plugins, you get access to all of their plugins and they all work right, is a freaking $25 a month. $25 a month. It's actually $24.99, but for simplicity's sake, I rounded up the penny, okay? You know, this really ticks me off, because what about those of us that do music and record music as a hobby? And we don't actually make money doing this. Our music's not making money. We don't record other people and produce music for other people and make money off of that. Why should we have to pay these insane subscription plans? It's ridiculous. I think that Waves, honestly, they've gotten greedy. I think they have. I think they've gotten greedy. I think they've gotten to a point where all they care about is making more money. And guys, from what I'm seeing, you can look at the comments people are leaving, like on Facebook and stuff. And from what I'm seeing, not many of them are positive. From what I'm seeing, many of them, most of them are negative, and people are really ticked off about this. And it's not just me. So basically, if you have not bought one of Waves plugins in the past, back when you could actually buy them, you're screwed. Because if you want to use Waves plugins, you're going to have to pay one of these ridiculous plans, subscription plans. And oh, by the way, if you do own their plugins and you need to update your current plugins for whatever reason, if you need to update them to work with a newer system, to work with new hardware or a new operating system or whatever reason, you're not going to be able to update them anymore without subscribing to one of these plans. So whatever version of the plugins that you've bought with Waves, those are the versions that you are stuck with. So heaven forbid that one day you're going to need to update those plugins. You better stay with your computer and your operating system as long as you can, and not upgrade your computer and not upgrade your operating system unless you absolutely have to. Now, this brings me to my next point. At this point, it's like, you know what? We should just say screw Waves. We should just say forget Waves. Okay, there's so many other great plug-in companies out there that are not screwing over their customers this badly. And we could go buy their plugins or pay a subscription plan if we want to, that's more affordable, and get everything without any catches or anything. $25 a month. Seriously? Come on. You know what? I would rather pay $150 for a Steven Slate plugin or a FabFilter plugin and own the dang thing. I'm getting angry here. And own it, okay, than to deal with this crap that Waves is doing. They just, at the end of the day, they just don't care about their customers. All they care about is, we want to make more money. We want to make every extra dollar that we possibly can. And, you know, they had really been screwing us over for a long time with their extortion plan. Their update plan. I mean, come on. Seriously. So I guess the question is, are you still going to use Waves plugins? Am I still going to use Waves plugins? Well, here's the thing. I have no plans as of right now to pay these insane subscription prices to Waves. Okay? I have no plans to do that whatsoever. So right now, my plan is to continue using the Waves plugins that I own. Now, obviously, I can't upgrade them. And so whatever versions that I bought, that's what I'm stuck with. So I'm going to use them until, I guess, whatever, you know, as long as they work with my system, I'm going to use them. But other than that, I'm not paying this crap. I am not signing up for these insanely high monthly or yearly subscription bull crap just so I can have access to their plugins and updates and all that. I'll be honest with you guys, I've never been this upset about a gear company or a plug-in company, but I'm getting tired of these companies like Avid and now Waves, where they've been around so long and they've been so successful in the past that they've gotten so arrogant that they feel like that they can just make horrendous decisions and screw over their customers and not face any like really bad consequences from that. Because I'll go ahead and tell you, I'm not paying a monthly subscription for Pro Tools. I'm not doing that either. Forget that. And I'm just tired of this arrogance. I'm tired of this, we can just screw people over all we want to, and yet somehow people are going to continue to give us their money. Maybe some people will. But I can guarantee you, Waves is going to lose a lot of customers over this. Waves, you need to get your crap together. The CEO needs to be fired. You know what? What you need to do is you can keep your subscription option, but you immediately need to bring back the option to buy your plugins. Okay, you need to bring back the perpetual licenses. And your CEO needs to be fired after that. And you need to apologize. Honestly, you need to issue an apology and hope that you can recover from this. Hope that this is not going to put you under the ground. This is ridiculous, guys. Like I said earlier, a lot of us are not even making money doing music production. We don't want to spend $25 a month just so we can use Waves plugins. I know analog gear is expensive, but at least when you buy it, you freaking own it. Okay? At least you own it and you can sell it. And you'll get a lot of that money back if it's a good piece of analog gear. And, doesn't need software updates and all that bull crap. And which is why I think one reason a lot of people are so interested in buying analog gear is not just for the sound, but also because we're tired of dealing with the software crap, of just always needing to be updated. And if you update your system and if you update your hardware, then the old plugins won't work anymore on the newer systems and all that. People are getting tired of that anyways. But anyways, I don't want to go off on a bunny trail. That's a whole other conversation for another day. But Waves was doing an ad on Facebook promoting their new subscription service, and all of the comments that I saw today, all of them, when I looked earlier, obviously there could have been some added since then, but all of them, when I looked earlier, they were all negative. They were all bashing Waves or saying goodbye to Waves. Okay, they were all like, this is not a good idea. So Waves, when are you going to listen? Are you so arrogant? Have you gotten so big for your own britches that you're not going to listen to what people are telling you? Okay, keep the subscription plan as an option for all I care. But if you're going to keep it, if you're going to do that, then at least bring back the option to buy your plugins. It's ridiculous. Anyways, leave in the comments what you guys think. You may disagree with me. That's fine. Be respectful. I am fired up about it. I am ticked off about it. And I think that showed in this video. But that's my thoughts on it. I think Waves is committing suicide with this. And I'll tell you one thing. I'm not signing up for one of those plans anytime soon. So I will keep using the plugins that I own, that I've bought from Waves in the past, until they won't work anymore with my system. And, you know, heaven forbid I need to upgrade my system one day. Okay, peace out, guys. Y'all have a good one. Leave in the comments what you think. Love to hear from you. Talk to you later.